ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me for another beautiful Tuesday, another Adapt at Home workout. Today we're getting back into foundation, starting into session 2 of our group set of our workouts, our home workout. This will begin our session 2, and today we're going to be getting into some more advanced moves. So that intermediate level, we're progressing out of the beginner level into that intermediate. So today's foundation, we're going to be doing a lot of squats and some core work. But all of this is set up to work together in progression to help you get stronger and become more confident to conquer the challenges that you face every single day. So as we talk about this, we're going to get going here. Today's foundation warm-up is going to be very normal, what we have been doing in the past. We've got some jog in place, straight arm jacks, as long as some knees to elbows. These are all things we've done in the past. So we are going to be doing 3 rounds, these 3 exercises, 1 minute each, roughly 10 minutes here, 9 minutes with a little bit of a minute break. Timer is going. We'll get going here. Today, before I forget, today you will need a loop band, a towel for sweat, and some water. Loop bands are very simple resistance bands that are in the shape of a loop, as you see. You can get these on Amazon. Sometimes when you're dealing with therapy or having gone through therapy, they may give you some resistance bands that you can tie into a loop band, and those work just the same way. These are just easy and convenient. So if you have a chance to grab one of these today, these will help you. You do not need these. You can do the exercises today without it. These just give you a little bit more resistance and help to increase that strength and endurance, stability, balance, and every other aspect that we're looking for today. So if you have a loop band or resistance band, grab it. You will need it today, or you can use it today. As we go, let's start jogging it out. So we're just warming up here, getting our blood flowing, our heart's pumping, breathing a little bit. 10 minutes of warm up, and we'll get into some squat. Last week we took a break. Last week was Memorial Day. Hope everybody enjoyed the week and got to spend some time with loved ones and remember the sacrifices that many of the armed services and those who volunteer and give for us to have the freedoms that we can enjoy. So thank you guys for that. And we look forward to many more years ahead of us of the same freedoms that we've had through your sacrifices. Thank you. Moving forward here, we got straight arm jacks coming up in about 5 seconds. These are all very familiar. Here we go. Straight arm jacks. We'll get into some knees to elbow. For those of you who need to modify, it'll be a marching crunch. Pull your elbows up to your knee, or knees up to your elbows. So as you're doing that, you're looking to do something like this for the modify. Wheelchairs, pillow raises. Sitting in your wheelchair, going to that shoulder press with a pillow above your head. Knees to elbows up. After this, we'll get back into the jog in place. We'll go a minute on right side, a minute on left side, and the last one will go 30 seconds each. Switch. More seconds. Moving back into jogging place here. A couple seconds. All right, here we go. Round two of warm up. Try to stay light on your toes. Keep bouncing along. For those who need to modify the jogging in place, we'll just do some quick steps. Our wheelies out there, get some sprinter arm swing. Get your arms moving. All right, here we go. Moving into Sherlin jacks again. Modified version of this is the step in shear. So step out, arms going up. Wheelies up and out. Now see the position. Arms go up, arms go out, arms go up, up, all about getting that heart rate up. Wheelies, I'm sorry, but today you've got a lot of shoulder exercises. That is your foundation. Move around and be as independent as possible. Requires a lot of upper body and shoulder strength. All right, we're going opposite side on our knees to elbows. You're doing great. Warm up. Get the heart rate going. Get your breath going. Remember to breathe. And at any point, if you feel like you need to, take a break, take a breather, grab some water, and jump back into it. All right. Opposite side. Seconds. Jog it out. Last round. Last round of warm up. Now we get into the workout. Here in the Midwest, sun coming out a little bit more consistently. Sunscreen is very important. Don't want to get burned out there. Straight arm jacks coming up in 10 seconds. Here we go. All right, 30 seconds. Knee to elbow, same as how you started on. So you're doing this one quick. You're gonna feel this in your glutes and your quads on the sides of your, keeping your foundation on. And as you switch, here we go. You're gonna feel on this side too. When you slow this exercise down, you can really feel it in glutes, quads, and in your core. So when we do core next week, as we do this exercise, we'll focus on core instead of the foundation, instead of the hips and quads. 10 more seconds. Take a minute break. Grab some water, coffee if that's what you want. All right, good job. So today you're gonna need a towel for sweat, loop band. And some water, some hydration. It is important to stay hydrated. Remember to breathe. So today we've got squats, lunges, side lunge, toe touch, some side steps, and some sumo squats. Your legs will be burning at the end of this. So squats. If you need to modify this, find a doorway that you can grab the door frame and squat back into this. If you need to do it at the kitchen sink, go back to the first video on foundation. We did a little bit of description on how to modify that one at the kitchen sink. Grab something you can hold on to, keep your arms locked out as you go down into that squat to help with balance. For wheelies, we're getting the shoulder press. Right now, we're just gonna do body weight, shoulder presses. So as we're sitting, just pressing it out, pushing it up, bring it down. When you come down, make sure you pinch your shoulder blades behind you. Contract the muscles in your back as you're bringing your elbows back and down. When we get into lunges, it's that step and shear again. So same way we did in the warm up, that step and shear, but we're going to slow it down. Not as fast of a motion during the step and shear, during lunges. For able-bodied, we're just gonna be stepping it out, lunging it down, bringing it back up. Same way on the other side. Step and shear for modified, we're gonna come out, get into a little bit of a lunge, allow the legs and muscles to tighten up, contract a little bit, hold yourself there, push back. You don't have to go all the way down, but just step out a little bit and let those muscles fire off. Wheelies, we're back into up and outs, going up, out. When you get into our second or third round, if you want to add weight, more than welcome to. Side lunge toe touches. We're gonna stand feet wider than shoulder width apart. We're gonna be coming down, touching toes, lunging into it, opposite hand to opposite toe. So left hand, right toe, right hand, left toe. Those are side lunge, toe touches. Side steps, we're gonna come into a athletic position, feet shoulder width apart, and we're gonna have bent knees, hips activated, core activated, and we're just side stepping one way. We're gonna go 5 steps, and then we're gonna come back the other way. And so we'll just do this back and forth for a minute. For modified version, are knee high or high knee side steps. So same position, athletic stance. We're gonna come up, high knees, step over, high knees, down. Kind of like you're stepping over an obstacle in front of you or just below you off to one side or the other. Go 3 steps one way, 3 steps the other way. All we're looking for is that little bit of bent knee, kind of just activating the muscles in your hips, your foundation, your core, and your legs. And then the final exercise is sumo squats. This is a wide stance, toes pointed out. We're coming down into some squats here. These are gonna be some pause squats. So we're gonna come down, hold it for a second, come back up. So whether you're doing assisted squats in the beginning for the first exercise or assisted squats for the sumo squat, same thing. Grab a door frame, grab the sink, whatever's gonna help you keep that balance. Wheelies, we're straight arm raises. Instead of going up and out, we're going straight up and down. Just that shoulder press again. Oh, sorry, that's the first one. Straight arm raises. If you have that pillow out in front of you or hold something in front of you, arms locked out in front, we're going up above, straight arm raises. All right. That's a little longer than a minute. your breath back. Got your water. Getting started in 15 seconds. I'm going right into some squats. So 3 rounds, 5 exercises, 1 minute each. We're done with this. We'll take a short breather in between each round, 15, 20 seconds, gather yourself. We'll get back into it and also give your legs a little bit of a break between sumo squats and regular squats. But here we go. Let's squat it out. These do not have to be super fast. We're not focusing on cardio today. Focusing on foundation. Legs, hips, core. Squats are a total body workout. They really help to isolate muscles throughout the entire body. So as you're doing your foundational squats, as you think about it, you're activating the quads, the hamstrings, glutes, but you're also doing core, shoulder, back. You're activating a lot of muscles just to keep that balance. After this, we'll move into some alternating lunges. Step back. For my amputee friends out there, what you might find to be a very big benefit during this, instead of trying to go straight out with your lunges, do a 45. Kind of step out to your side just a little bit. You'll find more comfort in the socket and more stability as you place that prosthesis out in front of you. You're gonna do great. Lunges are another one that can be a total body workout. Next, we're gonna get into some side lunge toe touches. All right, let's set it up. Feet wide apart and alternate going down. As you're doing these, try to keep the foot on the ground at all times, heels and toes. If you feel like you're raising up too much on the toe, maybe you're leaning forward too much. If that's the case, kind of push your glutes back as if you were to be sitting into a chair. Next, we're gonna get in some side steps. So let's set it up. These are short little steps in that athletic stance. You don't have to get into a full squat with this one. We're just looking to activate those muscles a little bit. If you're to stand up all the way and do it, you're doing it with relaxed muscles in your legs and in your hips and in your core. You're activating this still a little bit, but not as much as you potentially could. We get into the athletic stance to really keep all the muscles engaged from core all the way down. To be honest, I feel this one with my shoulder blades and my lower back as well. All right, next we're gonna get some sumo squats. Let's go ahead and set it up. Feet wider than shoulder width, toes pointed out. I'm gonna come down here, pause, raise back up. Another thing, amputees out there, you stagger your feet a little bit. Have your prosthesis slightly forward in front of the other one. You'll find some more comfort in this as well. Still activating the muscles that are necessary for this exercise, I'm not sacrificing much, but gaining a lot of comfort. When I say bring your prosthesis forward a little bit, you're looking to have the toes and the arch towards the toes of your sound side and the arch of the prosthetic. So you're looking at about a 3 to 4 inch difference there. All right, let's take a breather and we'll get into round 2. My shoe keeps rotating on me, causing a little bit of irritation on the inside. One today. All right, setting up squats again. Here we go. Feet shoulder apart. 1 minute. They're doing awesome. I sweat easily. Got a big puddle going underneath me already. Feeling good though. Remember to hydrate when all this is done. Get a small snack when you're done. Kind of refuel your body a little bit. Refuel those muscles. Water, a little bit of protein. All right, set up for lunges. Alternating once again. Keep your balance. If you feel like you're losing your balance, like I just did, focus on tightening the core. I let my core relax. I lost my balance. Focus on keeping core tight. It'll help improve your balance. One more. All right. Setting up for those toe touches. Side lunging toe touch. You can do these 2 ways. You can take your hand and push it on your quads there to give you a little more stability, a little help if you're feeling tired. Or you can hold it behind you, really focusing on that core, quads and glutes, that foundation. It's completely up to you. After this, we'll get into some side steps again. When we get into the advanced round, side steps, banded side steps with the loop band. So that'll really come into play. And you'll feel that one with some squats. We'll do those for a minute. I'll explain that when we get there though. Just looking forward to it. One of my favorite exercises. All right, set up a side step. Here we go. Easy, almost a recovery exercise, but still activating the muscles. I like to swing my arms during this one. Just keeps that rhythm going. Sumo squats next. All right, let's set it up. Remember, these are some pause squats. So wide stance, stagger feet. Here we go. And we'll get into Final round here. For my above the knee friends, amputees, what you're going to want to do here, and with the regular squats, you might get into more of a pistol squat. But when you're pushing down in that socket, helping to stand up, you really want to activate what you're doing. You want to push back in the socket, firing off the glutes, and trying to stand up. Make sure you have a chair behind you. All right, let's take a breath. Can Sissy help you? Let Sissy do it. Take a minute here. Last round. Here's some squats, lunges, toe touches, side steps, and Sumo Squats. Last round, we'll do some advanced moves, cool it down. All right, let's set it up for squats. Here we go, feet shoulder width apart, staggered if you like. Helps to keep the heels on the ground. For those of us who have to use the prosthesis, keeping that heel on the ground is important. Here we go. Remember to go slow and controlled here. Okay, not looking to do a lot of reps. Slow and controlled, activating those muscles. One thing I like to do when I'm doing these is focusing on, I feel like I'm pushing the ground away from me. Not just standing up, but pushing my heels into the ground and pushing the ground away. Helps to remind me to keep my core tight and my form right. Got two young daughters that are fighting right now, trying to open up Pop-Tarts. One's not wanting to help the other one. They're cute. They like to fight. 6 and 3, makes a fun age. All right, getting into some lunges. Core tight, focus on balance. Nice and slow and controlled. One more. All right, set it up for some side lunge, toe touches. Okay, I've got a hole in the sleeve. Today's gonna be a beautiful day out there. A lot of sun, a lot of warmth. Get out there. Remember to smile. Love on those around you. Set up for some side steps. back, and we'll set it up for some sumo-ups. All right, good job. Wide stance, toes pointed out, staggered feet. And we'll take a minute break, grab some water, grab your towel, wipe the sweat up, and we'll get ready for our advanced moves. Talk about the modified versions, wheelies versions, and what we're gonna do, and we'll get into it. 10 more seconds. Good job, guys. All right. For our advanced moves, we have walking squats, pike toe touches, and squat jumps. Walking squats. This one you can do with the band, without the band, whatever you're comfortable doing. But it's going to be kind of a side step walk with a squat. So same side steps we were doing before, where we're going to take a wide stance, squat, stand up, step, step, squat, step, squat. 5 steps one way, 5 steps back. Do that for a minute. If you want to throw in the resistance band, follow along with myself. You'll feel it. Modified version. Either the side steps again, or you can get into banded side steps and remove the squat portion of it. And wheelies, back into some more shoulder press. If you have a loop band, if you have that resistance band, show you here real quick. This is a great opportunity to grab the resistance band, and with that shoulder press, give yourself a little bit of resistance, not too much, but pull your hands apart from each other as you're coming down and you're pressing up. That'll really help to isolate those shoulders and activate them. Getting a good burn out of it. Resistance bands or loop bands work really, really well for that. Pike toe touches. We're going to be in that plank position. We've done this one several times now. But it's a great advanced move. Feet kind of wide, feet, hands up, shoulders apart. We're walking back, keeping our legs straight. Come back, touch toes, walk it back out. Same way going up. Touch toes, come back out. For modified version, don't worry about the walk back. Just hold that plank. If you want to go into a slightly more advanced move for that plank, alternate from hands to elbows. You're in that plank position, spend 10 seconds there, count it out, count to do a 10 count, drop down to your elbows, hold it there. Remember to keep the core activated, glutes and hamstrings activated. Wheelies. Getting into that toe touch that we talked about before. As you're in that seated position, use your hands either on your armrest or your knees, come down, hand, alternating touch toes, sit back up, using your core, your back to sit up. If you need to use your arms to help push yourself back up, perfectly acceptable. But alternating toe touches in that seated position. If you want to make it a shoulder and arms exercise, do this, but push yourself back up. Don't help yourself with your core. Use all your arms. And squat jumps. Watch your head if you have something above you. But feet shoulders apart. We're just looking to come off the ground a little bit. And for a modified version, we're going back into some assisted squats. Grab that door frame, grab that sink, kitchen sink. Go that way. Make sure you have a chair behind you for safety purposes. If you want to throw in the resistance band as you did in the first walking squats, if you want to throw in the resistance band or loop band and do some bandage squats, you're really going to feel that on the outside of your glutes and in your hips. But it's a great exercise. And wheelies. This is a broomstick, I said broomstick chest press. If you have that resistance band, you want to use it too. Same thing, but instead of going over your head, we're gonna hold the band out in front of us, and we're just coming back, squeezing our shoulder blades together behind us, elbows back and down, and we're going out in front. We're just doing this exercise. So that chest press from a seated position. These are advanced moves. I hope you feel the burn when you're done, but we're gonna get into this here. So walking squats, I will be using the band and hating life when I'm done. But I'm right here with you, joining you for these exercises. Sweating with you, putting in the work with you. Let's get it done. For amputees, below the knee amputees, putting on a resistance band is important. I want to make sure we have it on the socket just below our trim lines. If we have it on the trim lines, we run the risk of puncturing our sleeves if we use a sleeve, or damaging the band, as it could wear into a pin system type socket. So if you keep it below the trim lines, you'll prolong the life of the resistance band and sleeves or prosthetic devices. All right, here we go. All right, athletic stance. Bands can kind of tear into that hair a little bit or pull your skin a little bit. As you're looking for different ones, if you're gonna order some online, a lot of them will say whether they have latex in them or not, or the powder that's on them. Some people have allergies. Make sure you look at that when you're ordering them. Amazon has a lot of different options, but also check with your therapy departments. They have a lot of good options as well. All right, here we go. Side step, squat. 1 minute. It's important that you do go down and back, so that way you isolate muscles on both sides. Go controlled here. What we don't want to do is, as we step out and we pull this foot in, we don't want the band to pull our leg in real quick. We want to make sure we lift it up and control where we're wanting to place it. Just a safety thing. How about you guys? I am feeling this one. These bands are great. All right, good job, guys. All right, pike toe touches. Take a second. If you're wearing the band, remove it, pull it off, set up for pike toe touches. Or the plank if that's what you're wanting to do. Feet shoulder width apart, hands shoulder apart. Let's walk it back. Good, still. If you're feeling adventurous and you want to do a push-up, this one, go right ahead. Two more. All right. Good job. Set it up into some squat jumps. You can help her. Watch your head. Once again, make sure there's nothing above you. All right. Just looking up. When you're doing these, we're not looking to clap our feet underneath of us. Keep your feet on the same spot. Almost done. And we're going with some breathing and cool down. Here we go. Good job. That was it for our advanced moves. We'll get set up into doing our cool down. Our cool downs look pretty similar every week. Feet shoulder width apart. Breathe in, arms up. And breathe out, arms down. These are swans. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. On this next one, when our arms are up, we're going to get into stretching out our hamstrings. So from here, we're going to come down, touch our toes, go slowly, and just from here, relax a little bit. You're going to feel it pulling. Turn here. You're going to feel it stretching hamstrings right back here behind the leg, behind the quads. Keep the legs locked. You might feel it pull down into the calf, down into the heel, all the way up into the lower back. All right. Breathe. Go slowly, round your back, come up slowly. Breathe in, arms up. And we'll go down again. Breathing out on the way down. All right, round your back and come up slowly. Do one more of these. Breathe in. And down. On this next one, we're going to widen our base a little bit, widen our feet. Round your back, come up. On this next one, widen your stance, widen that base. Breathe in, arms out, come down. If you can't touch the ground, then we're going to go over to our left foot, walk your hands over, touch your left toes, hold it there for a second. Walk it over to the right side, touch the right toe, hold it there. Back to center. We'll go back to left side again. Do this one more time. Back to right. When we come back to center here, we're going to cross our arms, grab our elbows, and let our arms just kind of swing a little bit. So that way you're not touching the ground, giving yourself any kind of assistance, but you're really letting those muscles stretch. From here, round your back, stand up, bring your feet together. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, arms down. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, arms down. One more. Breathe in. And breathe out, arms down. Good job, guys. Nice job today. Remember to drink some water, hydrate, eat a little bit of food, refill your body. Next week, we are going to be getting into core work. Be prepared. There are going to be some more advanced moves. Have a great week.